It is 2022 and Eddie and I are off to our very first From Field to Table. Sandhill crane and waterfowl are on the menu. Last year was such a success that everybody came back, but this year we're doing a little pregame, getting 2 extra days of hunting. Here's what happened.
Probably have, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes till those birds actually start getting up. Go, guys, go. Good, guys. That was awesome.
There was one that didn't get away.
Get him, guys, out front. Kill those cranes, guys. Kill them.
So Eddie, you tell me what you think. I'm kind of liking this pre-hunting thing.
Yeah, it's pretty nice getting to kill some extra birds.
So, as most of y'all know, this is relatively new to me and Eddie, shooting stuff that flies. And yeah, I'm thinking we're really liking it quite a bit. Sandhill cranes are awesome to eat. We've got 2 days of those in. Tomorrow our event actually starts. It'll be Sandhill cranes again. And then we'll do geese on the next day, which will be Friday. And then the last day will be ducks over some water. So yeah, it's been a really good time so far. The rest of the guests are showing up. And then we've got the guys that supposedly know what they're doing over here. Looking around now, at least 2 know what they're doing. And it's not these 2.
Oh.
We'll come over here to the guys that do know what they're doing. So here, check this out. That is a Sandhill crane breast. You can see the size of it. So we did look them up. Sandhill cranes weigh between 7 and 11 pounds. They've got a official ginormous wingspan. I don't know how big it is, so I just said ginormous. And we also
6 to 7 foot.
6 to 7 foot, LC says. See, I told you it was guys that knew what they were doing. We also pull out the legs and the thighs, and we got something special that we're going to do with those that Chef Wutsch has lined up, feet attached. Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is actually our first official day of our first Field to Table for 2022. The cool thing about day one, I like the way it's starting. It's 5:25. Normally, we've already been on the road for almost an hour by now. We're only hunting 10 minutes away. We've already got 2 limits of cranes, and today we're going for our 3rd limit. All of our guests are here. This afternoon, Eddie and I are going to start packaging up some of the cranes that we've already got down. Chef shows up. That's when all the fun really starts. Birds are flying really, really high, and they're on a mission to go somewhere, just not here. That was bad. So We've been sitting here for an hour. Birds are not coming in. We had one single come in. We've got 12 shooters. The bird flew away. I didn't shoot, for the record, by the way. So these guys suck. That was good. We actually did pretty good. We knocked 4 of them down. I know for sure at least one was mine. We got on tactic cam too. So anyway, that gives us 5 now. And I think probably has renewed a little hope in everybody because it's been really quiet.
What do you think there, Chance?
Pretty badass birds.
So you've heard the expression, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. It's kind of where we're at. First 2 days, limit out, no problem. Today, not so much. 12 shooters, 5 birds. I guess that's the way it goes.
What time is it?
So it's 10 o'clock in the morning. Got a 10-minute drive back to the lodge. Lunch is at noon, so we've got time for naps, another nap, and then dinner, and go to bed.
What about a few drinks?
There may be some adult beverages happen today.
I think so.
Yeah. So that's the way it goes. Still a good time.
All right, we're packing up.
Yep. So, Eddie and I are packaging up some of the crane thighs and crane breast for the clients. They're all over at the lodge right now. Lunch is here in about 10 minutes. So that we thought we'd come over and get a little head start. And we're using our chamber vac. It's fast, easy, and awesome to use. Getting them packaged up. Yeah, I can go get a little bit of lunch. I don't know what else we're gonna do, but that's it for now. Today is our second morning of our official event. Yesterday was a little tough, man. The birds did not cooperate, which was specifically cranes. Today we get to go after some gooses. Numbers are supposed to be really well. I said gooses on purpose. Numbers are supposed to be really good. Cool thing about this event is 100% of everybody that came last year is back here again. Plus we've got a couple of extras, and it is a great time. We're going to the field. So we're putting out about 25 dozen decoys. These are Dave Smith decoys, all 100% American made. This is obviously a spec. Putting out specs, Canadas, and a few snows as well. They said they have another 25 dozen, but we're not putting them out just because we don't have enough time or people. So, man, awesome looking decoys.
The geese are gonna come behind us. The lake's probably behind us, I don't know, 3-4 miles. I bet they come off the roost pretty high, but they should come over our backs. We have a south wind, so they should come over our backs and hook. And when they, typically what I think they're gonna do is they're gonna split the difference in between the decoys and us. And when they give us that belly shot, that's when I'm calling the shot. Once again, I'm gonna call the shot when everyone has an opportunity, never off the far end or off that end. Shoot your guys' lanes. I'll let you guys know when we get close to the speckle blade limit. And you guys can load up now if you guys haven't already. The bird should be showing up within the next 15-20 minutes. So. Go on, guys, up front. There's specks, so we got 2 speckle bellies and a Canada. Kill those 2 up front, guys. out front, kill him!
What are we doing over here?
A little busier than yesterday.
That's it, guys.
9 o'clock, and we've already made the walk back to the truck. We've been done for, I don't know, probably 20, 25 minutes. So a little different story today. Limited out on specs. Had a couple bonus Canadas, and I think a couple snow geese too. I don't know if we got any ducks or not. I'm not for sure. I don't think we did. But anyway, yeah, we're done. So we're heading back, and we're gonna start cleaning some birds. We do finally have Chef here. He's doing his thing in the background. He's got all of our guests doing their assignments. So this one is a waterfowl and Sandhill crane event. So we don't have the butchering like we do with big game. So they get to do a lot more demos, a lot more practice before they go into the kitchen. Now they're getting everything prepped. They're doing a goose stir fry. They're doing we're gonna make some waterfowl chorizo. We're gonna do some goose jerky, a duck confit. I've heard it, but I don't even know what it is. So I'm going to find that out. We're gonna do some deviled duck, which is gonna be really, really good. I'm excited about that one. And what else are we gonna do? Oh, one of my all-time favorites. We did this one last year. A crane carne asada with a spicy mango slaw. That is absolutely to die for. So that is one that is on our website from fieldtotable.com. That recipe is. Y'all need to check that one out. Everyone just got done doing all the prep work, and now Chef is showing Jeff how to do a Jamaican jerk goose with an orange butter sauce. Let's go check it out.
So this is what we're going to do. So we're going to take this in the bowl. We'll take our goose breast and we're going to dredge it or toss it in the Jamaican jerk spice rub. Okay? Get it nice and tossed. While this is heating up. Then we're going to add a little bit of oil in there, and we're going to toss that in there. Not all of it, or a little bit at a time, and sear that meat. And because of the Jamaican jerk and the spices that are in there, you have to be careful that you don't put your face right over the top of that, because it'll literally take your breath away. And we'll char that up nice and brown. Then we're going to dump it here. We're going to spread it out. We don't, and we'll go over why. Then we're going to take this, which is our basically our vinegar and sugar and star anise and cinnamon stick, and we're going to deglaze that pan by getting all that brown off of there. And we're going to boil it down. The same thing, because it's got so much vinegar in there, you don't put your face over that, because that too will take your breath away. We're going to actually cook that down to a syrup. We're going to get all the flavor from the star anise and the cinnamon, and then we're going to take this, instead of using candied orange that we're going to make. We're just going to use this orange marmalade. Bring that up to a nice glaze. Then we're going to take this meat, put it back in there, and then we're going to, that'll be basically glazed with that. And then we're going to add, we call it Monte al Burr. We're going to finish the sauce with whole soft butter. And for this amount of liquid, we could easily put a whole pound of butter in there. But, we're a little worried about calories, so maybe we'll only use half a pound. Okay? It's not there yet. So when we boil sugar and vinegar down, that's what we call that gastrique. So you could take that and add duck stock to that. You can add cream to that. And then, of course, you can whisk in a pound of butter into finishing that. That's our consistency right there. All right, so we got a nice syrup there. So when you do this, always, especially on these little burgers, hold it and use the rubber spatula just because that's Silverstone in there, and then taste this so you know what it tastes like before we add all the butter.
Tastes like you need some more butter, Chef.
More butter.
Healthy recipe.
Yeah. Is that good? Smells rich.
Wow.
Delicious. Pretty good. What we call center of the plate. So from here to here is the servers, and from here to here is yours. And we don't want all of this totally covered with one thing. So we only want that's our appetizer, okay? So if we were serving that, we could have a piece of crunchy puff pastry or some cheese straw or something like that. But that's our Jamaican jerk chicken or goose. I knew it was one of those things in an orange butter sauce.
Good morning, or actually good windy morning. So yeah, we're doing the intro in the truck this morning because we seriously have about 40-mile-an-hour winds, gust up to around 60, and yeah, it's pretty crazy out there. So anyway, we've got about 500 decoys that we've got to set up. We're missing 3 hunters, but we're going to give it a shot anyway and see what happens. There's not going to be a lot of audio on this one, so we hope you enjoy the music and this footage.
Maybe yell at them? I don't know.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
They can hear you.
Yeah, I told you all it was windy. So Justin, which is our outfitter with Ranger Creek Goose Outfitters, last year when we put a spread out, it was about a little over 1,000 decoys. Excuse me. This year we only did, I don't know, maybe 2/3 of that. So anyway, we didn't put out near as many decoys, but thanks, we've got a good spread out, and we're getting ready to find out what's going to go happen. We're going to go park our trucks.
Someone catch him. Justin says I'm fine.
So I don't golf, but I have to imagine that it's a whole lot like waterfowl shooting, waterfowl hunting, because it can be frustrating as hell, but fun at the same time. So we made it back from our windiest day ever goose hunting, which happened to be our last day. Everybody's already been back. They've processed some of the goose breasts and some of the crane. They've already done some demos. I'm chopping up some of the last of the chorizo. We've already smoked it. I'm going to package it, vacuum seal it, and send it home with them. They are all in the kitchen. Eddie's getting ready to go over there, and they are preparing dinner.
So Kelly and Chance are making crane confit. They cooked it in a bunch of duck fat, and it cooked all day. And we're serving it with orange marmalade with some feta cheese, and we're making a little bit of a quasi creme fraiche to go along with that. And we're adding the duck fat that this was rendered into the creme fraiche, rather than just put a dollop of solidified duck fat that would be on there. So we're gonna We're gonna moisten it up there.
This is a jalapeno honey cilantro sauce. It goes with the Mongolian meatballs.
We want everything to be what we call in the center of the plate. So we'll start with the chive or the yam pancake, and then we can put our green beans here, and then we can put our tomatoes, say right here, and then we'll shingle the meat right off the side, and we want the meat to show, so we don't want the meat smothered in sauce. So if you had a New York strip steak and you had all those thatch marks on it, the sauce goes underneath or on the side. You don't cover it because you want those marks. So we want to see that breast meat. So we're gonna pool the sauce here.
Our main course this evening is crane breast with a yam cake, with green beans with the gorgonzola garlic butter, and a roasted tomato with garnish on top, and a mushroom Madeira sauce. Amen.
Thank you. We are finally at the end of our very first 2022 From Field to Table event, but it's our second one for Sandhill crane and waterfowl, which is absolutely delicious. If y'all would like to join us for one of our events, check out FromFieldToTable.com, click on events, and you'll see what we have left, but they do go really, really quick. If you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave us a comment, let us know what you think, and we hope to hear from you guys soon.